Hey, what's up, everybody? It's HTG Brian back with some more LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. This is Home 1 Capital Ship Free Roam. You can see we're going to get 10 Kyber bricks and unlock another Capital Ship token. And you might notice, too, that the planet actually has more than one location. That's because this could spawn in various spots, and we're going to give you all the info on that right now. Now, if you've been following along, you probably already know this, but we do have quick links down below in the video description. And we have actually just got done trudging around on the old Fulminatrix, which is another one of the capital ships floating around through space. And here, any second here, we'll go ahead and prove our existence and that we have conquered, there it is, 9 of 9. That's right. So we're stepping it up a little bit, getting an extra one this time. When you're ready, go ahead and pull up the old holo map and scroll to the capital ships and, of course, all the way over to Home 1, where we can go ahead and unlock a rumor. That's right, I heard a rumor that you need to progress beyond Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, and that you can actually find this in Endor, Hoth, and Yavin 4. And, for us, we're going to go ahead and choose Hoth, because you know what? I just Hoth a good feeling about this, you guys. I Hoth a good feeling. Oh, if you haven't booed me out of existence yet, we're going to go ahead and travel on over to Hoth space. And, of course, once we arrive, we're going to notice that we actually made the jump in the Fulminatrix. So, big boy status over here. And we're going to go ahead and lazily lean to the left, the old Han Solo trick. And the old ship should spawn in about 45 seconds or less. If not, you are welcome to travel to some of the other areas, such as, well, Yavin 4 was one of them that comes to mind. But like I said, I have a good feeling about this, and I was right, as any second now, this bad boy is going to pop up right in front of us, and oh, look at that. Now we could go ahead and proceed to seize. Proceed to seize. In fact, this one's going to be just like the other ones. We're going to go ahead and fly right up over to that green circle. Inside that, there's going to be a handful of flying baddies. We're going to go ahead and errati those real quick. And then we'll, actually, once we secure the airspace, we should be able to go ahead and land on the ship. Once we get there, we're going to have to do quite the search and rescue for the old captain, but then we don't really rescue him. We actually take him down. So, fun fact for you, we already spoiled that, and we'll go ahead and get to that in a hot second. I do believe there are roughly 10 ties floating around up here, and you can see that meter gets depleted every time you take one down. Keep in mind, you can actually be defeated here, and all it's going to do is respawn you and give you a chance to come back at it. But look at that, we've got them all down, and we are ready to put our boots on the ground. I guess it's not really ground. Well, on the ground of the ship, you knew what I meant. All right, go ahead and target the old circle and activate it by pressing the icon indicated. For us, it was X. And yes, we want to go ahead and land and take over. You can see Vader's already chilling there waiting for us. I'm not sure how he got on the ship before we landed our ship, but he's there waiting. A little bit of a display glitch on the game's behalf. All right, they send in the troopers to, take us down, but we are not going to hang out very long for that. I'm going to make a hard left around all these bad guys. Literally, like I am. Look at that, I just ran around them. Can't see me. Actually, all right, I take out a few of them as we make our way. I wasn't 100% sure on this one. Now, little piece of information that you didn't know. As I've been going along, I have been taking out all these ships on my PS4 save, figuring out what needs to be done, getting it down pretty precise, figuring out a proper pathway, and then going ahead and finishing it, right? And then doing it on the PS5 as well, repeating it. In this case, I got a wild hair up my you-know-what a long time ago, and I tried my luck at capturing a capital ship. So I had done a fair amount of this on my PS4 save, but months ago. So old man Brian Brain, trying to remember this stuff, was a little out of its jurisdiction. And you can see there, I went ahead and found a fuse. Turns out we don't need the fuse, or do we? In fact, I do think we need to go ahead and slam that in to open up a door. Yep, there it is right there. So we do need that fuse. And we'll go ahead and run back and grab it. Now, hey, on a side note, not to time date this video, but happy holidays to everybody. I'm actually recording this on Christmas Eve morning 2022. I know we've been at it for a long time. It's almost been a whole year we've been working on this game, but we sort of took our time and paced ourselves as we knew there wasn't any more Lego coming out. But I just wanted to take a hot second to go ahead and wish everybody a happy holidays and hope you guys get everything you want. And if you don't, hopefully, I don't know, hopefully you're like me and you got a birthday in January right after so you can get the cleanup presents afterwards. Although it's kind of a family tragedy around here in January because my son's birthday, my wife's birthday, and my birthday are all within 5 days of each other in January. It's kind of bingo, bango, bongo, baby. All right, we've taken out all the bad guys in this main area here. We're going to go ahead and switch on over to an astromech droid and hit up this panel in the back left corner, which is going to remove the old red laser beam wall and reveal Captain Fu Skulin, who's in a tub. Wait a minute. I'm in a dub. He's in a tub. What's going on here? It's a trap. That's all I can tell you. It's a trap. Once we get in there, he gives us a quick statement, locks the door as if that's going to intimidate us. Looks like BB9 is shaking in his boots. Not at all. We're going to go ahead and switch on over to somebody that's wielding a saber. I know that the triple blast is good in a lot of situations, but I find these up close and personal meter depleterages that the saber works the best. Not only can you toss it when you're at a distance, but you can actually get consistent cha-cha-cha-cha-chas up close and personal. So we're going to do just that, and look at that. I've got up close. It's definitely personal, and there he goes. Whoa, where did he? There he is. He's up on the second floor there. It's kind of a funny angle, if you will. All right, second meter depleted. He's going to go ahead and retreated one more time. And there he goes. And guess what? He thinks this bigger blaster is going to do him any good. Oh, it's a flamethrower. Okay, it's working. It's working. Just kidding. I don't really want it. No, just, fooled you. Now we're going to do some aerial attacks to get away from that hot flamethrower there. Spaceballs the flamethrower. That must be what it is. Hey, you guys think that's what that is? I didn't even think about that until right now. Do you think that he just pulled out some merchandise? Spaceballs the flamethrower, my personal favorite. I'm wondering if that's what that is. That's actually quite hilarious. I'm hoping I'm right. If not, I hope I put a smile on your face. Either way, we're all winning. All right, we've officially, we conquered, and now we just need to purchase. That's right. You know how this works in the Lego world. Once you do the deed and you basically own the rights to it, you still got to pay for it. So look at that. The home one is officially ours. So capital ship obtained. Now we just got to knock out those other Kyber bricks. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and start with one called Home Energy. We're just going to pull up the old map and look around, and you can see there's actually a purple pluggable icon. And look at that. I toggled to the other floor, and it presented me with another one. So we're actually going to go for that one first. As it turns out, there are two fuses that we need to get. One of them is upstairs and inside this little protected area. In fact, it's easy to get to. All you have to do is destroy the box, or actually just flip the switch. And that should remove the laser beams. We can go ahead and grab this and take it on back now. The other one is actually right down in the middle of the area on that main console, so it's easy to find. I usually try to go for the harder or the longer ones first. That's not always the case, but that's usually my goal. And then you can see we're actually going for the Kyber brick in the room where he was in a tub. Oh, boy. Been a lot of in a dub jokes lately. Some are good, some are bad. If you hang out on our live streams, you probably know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you probably have no clue. All right, we've got the second fuse. We've placed it into this socket. And open says me. I'll take that Kyber brick. Thank you very much. Home Energy, now officially ours. Hey, you know, I want to just touch base on something else real quick here, too. As you guys know, there's 1,200 Kyber bricks. Most of those are attached to a task or a puzzle of sorts that has a name on it. So basically, there are 1,200 different names out there. That's a lot. I'm likely to make some mistakes. Now, as I flipped a switch and ran into the other room to grab the old wireless SNES controller to get my swipe on, we're going to go ahead and open up another cage, which I automatically get a brick. But I just wanted to point out that, it's quite possible, as I am human, that I'm going to make a mistake or two. I keep getting some comments that say, like, anybody else confused that he said it was this when it was that? Yeah, I've been known to make a mistake on a character once or twice, too. So I apologize for that, but just bear with me and just know that if I do make a mistake, you're welcome to drop a comment down below in the comments. But, I mean, if I've only made, like, 2 or 3 mistakes out of, 1,100 bricks and 1,100... I think I'm doing pretty good, right? All right, in that room, it was just simply a silver box. I know I'm like flapping over my talkage here, but basically you guys see what I'm doing. I threw a thermal detonator, took out that silver brick, and collected my Kyber. Next up, we got home remedies. Follow the old waypoint marker around, and look at that. It's a gold box. You know me, I love some gold. Although Django was not hanging like he should have been, though. All right, officially get back there and melt this box. Sorry about that weeble wobble pathway there. I'm not sure what Django was doing so far back there. It's like he wanted to go hang out in the hangar, hanging in the hangar. Guess what? You're gonna get your dream come true here in a minute. Nah, not yet. Or are we? Are we going that way? Let's see here. We're thinking about going back around the corner here. Yep, let's go ahead and knock this one out real quick. Oh, not that way. That door's got red on it. All right, in and wrap around, we got this box with, oh, look at this. We got 4 switches in the back of the room. All right, I'm going to get a little cheeky here. I did not have to use this item. As it turns out, there are 2 force boxes in here. In fact, there's one of them right there with the old glowy bits circling around it. You can actually pick those up and slam those on the switches a heck of a lot easier than the other items scattered throughout the room. However, I nailed it on my first go there. Basically, all you got to do is step on all 4 of those switches at the same time. You could even pull out 2 protocol droids, split them in half, and put half on each switch. It's up to you how you want to do it. That's the glorious part about this game, is that I can show you what needs to be done, and you can do it however you so choose with whichever character you choose. That's glorious. All right, hangar time. We're going to go ahead and check it out. Or are we? Psych! We're going to go ahead and toggle. Oh, yep, we are. We're going to go back downstairs. All right. I thought about going to the hangar, but we're not going to do that yet. The reason for it is that there is a pluggable or a super pluggable Kyber brick floating around where we have to take out a bunch of items. And we're going to do that, and it's going to end us in that first room there in the hangar, and you'll see in a minute. But down below, we're actually going to smash a bunch of boxes hanging out next to this laser beam wall. It's going to allow us to build up an astromech panel. We'll go ahead and solve this bad boy from the inside out. It should drop the old wall and allow us inside, which, of course, home 1, 2, 3 times the laser field. I don't know if that was, it seems like it's a baseball reference, but maybe I'm totally wrong. It happens from time to time. All right, next up, we've got another brick down here hiding in the corner. We'll go ahead and, well, are we going to take on the super pluggables next? We are! I lied. So it's home generators. Oh, that's right. That Kyber brick that I keep looking at, it's actually up in, we'll see. All right, so we got 6 of these generators scattered throughout. There's a couple down below. In fact, it looks like there are 4 down on the lower level. And then the last 2 are going to be in the main hangar upstairs. So we'll take those guys out once we get back up there. And like I said, that Kyber brick that I keep thinking about tagging, it's actually in the hangar up above. So that's why I keep looking at it and going, nope, you almost fooled me again, but I'm not going for you yet. All right, number 3 is going to be wrapped around the corner. And I do believe the 4th one is actually right behind us across the hallway here. A little bit of a diagonal angle, but booyakashow. All right. Next up, we've got the last 2 are going to be inside the hangar. And sadly, I did not get to that front right corner, so I don't have it on the map yet, but I assure you it's there. And once we get upstairs, it should populate on my map, and we should be able to go ahead and knock it out and collect that Kyber brick. All right, you can see there's the one right there. Actually, the other one is right behind it, around the wall here. Check this out. Booyaka show! All right, go ahead and take out the 6th and final one and collect that home generators Kyber brick. All right, next up, we've got ourselves a astromech puzzle back in this other corner. So across the hangar here, we've got 2 switches that need to be pulled down. So you're going to need both of your characters here. Feel free to jump up, double jump, grapple, however you need or want to get up there. Pull that bad boy down, toggle to your other character, and hit this other switch. Once both of them have been flipped, it should open up the astromech panel and allow access to go ahead and get your hack on with your favorite astromech on. That's right. Go ahead and solve this bad boy from the inside out as well. And I am super glad that they did not add any extra layers to this puzzle, because that could have been a lot more difficult. And there's already a ton of stuff to do in this game. We don't need any difficulty. All right, home is where the Kyber is? Is that really what it? Okay. I was questioning whether or not I had updated the text, which is ironic because I was just talking about how it's possible that since I'm human, I might make a mistake or two. But Not the case here. All right, this next one is going to require the use of a net launcher and or a character with the Force and a protocol droid. I mean, there's lots of ways you can do this. I keep getting told, too, that you can force choke anybody. So that's something that should be noted as well. So you could probably have an evil Sith character out and then be able to pick anybody up. But protocol droid works just as well with a Jedi, too. So basically, just get them up there. And of course, you can always stack boxes and jump up there or use the net launcher. There's so many ways you can do this. Just choose whichever one works for you. All right, look at that. Kyber brick number 9, home to Roost. All right, we are good to go. All right, last but not least, we got one more brick called Home on the Shooting Range. As it turns out, maybe that brick wasn't the one up top after all. Wap, 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 wow. Yes, there was one down below, and even the waypoint marker is giving me a little run for my money. Basically, you might have an idea already. There are 4 bullseyes scattered throughout the room that you need to take on down. 2 on the left and 2 on the right. But there's definitely a sweet spot in the room where you should stand, or I recommend taking out all of the boxes and debris scattered throughout the room. Regardless, go ahead and knock it out, and home on the shooting range should be yours. Which, guess what? That is going to go ahead and do it for the home one. Kind of ironic, though, that I ended up doing this on Christmas Eve, right? Home Alone is a pretty well-known holiday movie. Home Alone? No, okay. Home One. Boo! Done did. All right, hey, don't forget to check us out on social media. If you found this video useful or maybe a little bit on the happy side, go ahead and click that like button down below to let us know. As for me, I got more work to do and some celebrating as well, so I'll see you soon. As always, until next time...